наполетена електронската музика секогаш може се уште да се истражува и да се експериментира. Звукот секогаш ќе ве изненади.
I'm a sound engineer in Prague, but DJing's like my spare time thing.
What does sound engineer do?
If you're in the studio, it's mainly recording bands, that's how I started. But at the moment I'm doing film sound for DVDs, things like that, video and things.
Does that help you to be a better DJ maybe?
Yeah, because it's about training your ears, a lot of it. Like just concentrating on different things and hearing things that most other people won't, so it's good practice, yeah, it does help.
When did you first realize that you want to be a DJ, that you want to play music for people?
It was more when I got infected with the guitar, probably, yeah. Started with guitar when I was about 12, and it was always about music and playing, and then I was in Prague and I had trouble getting a band together, so I bought a laptop and then realised that I wanted to start DJing and trying to do something a bit different with that.
Is it easier to be a DJ or to play the guitar?
Well, when I DJ I usually play guitar at the same time, so it's...
Okay, I can't imagine that.
So it's a bit of a challenge, yeah, but they're both different, really. Because DJing, you've really got to concentrate on keeping everything going and trying to make it interesting, and if you're playing guitar, you want to try and get it so that you're really playing right and you're playing good and putting your kind of feelings into your playing and things. So, and men can't multitask, so
yeah, it's possible.
Two things at once is a bit hard for a guy.
Yeah. So tell me, do you make your own music? How do you make it? Where the inspiration can come from, you know?
Yeah, I made my first album a few years ago with my band back in England. And then when I moved to Prague, I took a few years out just to figure out what I wanted to do, and I'm just about halfway through my second album now, writing that. So just kind of listen to everything that I can hear, every style, well, apart from country and western, because I can't stand country and western, and just usually starts with a beat. Once you get the beat down, you think of a guitar riff and then sort of layer everything on top of each other and hopefully finish something.
Okay.
But I do a lot of, my last band, there was a rapper in Leeds that was in the band, so we still work together, a guy called Black Samurai. And he's really into sort of simple, like beats, keeping it simple. And I'm always wanting to add more guitar. But rap's more about samples and things. Especially things like old films. I really like taking bits of old films, like string parts, maybe, and just see what happens. You might hear something when you're walking down the street, like the rhythm of a car door slamming or something, and think, wow, I better try and remember that. And write things down on a little bit of a napkin and forget about it later, yeah. So my brain's always churning over and thinking of things. It always starts with guitar, so there's a lot of metal and rock influence. And then when I discovered drum and bass about 2 or 3 years ago, something like light bulb clicked on or something, and made the link that all the heavy metal music that I really loved is the same tempo as drum and bass. So in my DJ sets I'm always combining metal and things like that. So it's probably drum and bass, metal, assaulting Depeche Mode, that kind of thing, yeah. Well, it's an extreme kind of music, so it's a bit more selective where you can play. So I've played a few clubs in Prague and a couple of festivals and things, and played obviously back in England a few places. I played here last year, got the power turned off playing on the beach, And I was really trying to play some R&B kind of light, liquid drum and bass, but after about 30 minutes, they cut the power on me. Well, apparently the people on the beach were complaining. I don't know, but it was fun, yeah. So I should like have a health warning or something when I play some sets in a club. Warning, may cause headaches. Well, I usually do my DJ sets wearing a bright green skull mask, so that kind of freaks people out. Well, the frustrating thing for me is that it's all image-based now, music, because you've got all these things like Pop Idol and everybody wants their 15 minutes, but if you can have a joke about it and have a laugh and take your image out of the equation and just have fun with it. So wear a skull mask and then people are more concentrating on why is he wearing a skull mask other than, wow, he's got a cool t-shirt or things like that. So it's just fun. It should be fun, like an escape. Drum and bass is a bit more open with things like that. You can dress how you want. Some people have dreadlocks. Some people come in like wearing a business suit or something. And hip hop is more, I always felt more image. You've got to have the right clothes, the right style. So I just take things to a bit of an extreme, and you know, skull mask, dog poncho might be next. A lot of the DJs that you see, they're into the playing and you can see it, but they have to concentrate so much on what they're doing, or there's no audience interaction. And I never really got the DJ thing where you're playing somebody else's songs. And it is a skill and I really respect it, but at the same time, you want an audience interaction. So I'll just play on the laptop and you've got a lot more freedom with that, and then I might run into the crowd and kind of dance with them for about 30 seconds or a minute and then run back up and what's going on kind of thing. So yeah, I think you've just got to try and put yourself in the audience shoes. I mean, I love music and I love seeing a band and you feel like you're connected with the guy. And it's a bit harder to achieve that as a DJ because you just stood on this little stage, maybe trying to be a bit too serious. Yeah. So I'll just run around and have a joke, do some exercises on the stage or something. Just try and enjoy it. Because I'm just like a big kid anyway. Well, I'm hoping next few months to get more of my music finished and just try and get more gigs, get myself out there a little bit more, just see what happens and just enjoy it a bit. Because you're not kind of limited to one style, and I don't see the point in just kind of limiting what you're doing. You should always have some open door to another place that you want to go and not be scared to try new things, or you're just repeating yourself. And I think a lot of people fall down with that. They try and repeat past things and it kind of dilutes what they want to achieve.